am reviewing The Secret chapter by chapter because I believe the message is wonderful and you do not have time to read this book. So I'm going to give you the quick scoop and key takeaways. We are on chapter 6, The Secret to Relationships. This will help you get exactly what you want because you deserve it. Here we go. To the Executive Mom Show. I am your host, Katie, and we are diving in to chapter 6 of The Secret, and this is The Secret to Relationships. And I have 6 key takeaways that I found in this chapter, and number 5 is actually my very favorite. So the biggest takeaway, actually out of the whole entire book, actually, I should say, but really in this chapter, is this is all about you. There is this quote. It's not even a quote. It's a psychological phenomenon called the spotlight effect. You are in the spotlight of your own movie. You are the main character. And in everyone else's movie, you're a supporting character, if not even in the movie. You may not even be in the movie. You might not even be, an extra in someone else's movie. The spotlight in your life is on you. So really, you are the main one that matters, and you are the main one that is thinking and focusing on you. So do a freaking good job at it. Do a great job at it. Give it your very best. You deserve it for yourself. So number 1 key takeaway is your first job is you. You come first. Do you have children? Do you have a husband? Do you have a job? Do you have all these things? Yes, you do. Number 1 priority is you, because we all know this. If you are the very best version of yourself, you are going to knock it out of the park on everything else you need to do. Your job, being a fantastic mother, being a great wife. You can do all those things really well if you nail number 1. So don't worry about this selfish. Selfish is smart. Selfish is successful. We are born selfish. That is natural, and you are the star of your own movie. So unless you fill yourself up, you've got nothing to give to anyone. Understand this fact. So we are going to focus even more on you, and you're going to worry a little less about everyone else because they are a supporting character in your movie, or if you don't like them, they can be an extra if you can't just kick them out, or you could just kick them out of your movie, okay? You're in control here. You are the director and the producer and the movie star. Also, what gets attention gets improved. Focus on you and specifically what you want to improve, and it will happen. Big point number 2, treat yourself with love and respect, and you will attract people who show you love and respect. You need to train people how to treat you, set up some boundaries, and you need to abide by those same boundaries that you set up. Make them good. Make them great. As soon as someone does something that's not okay, either they say something rude, or if my son, for 1 second, he's the sweetest little boy, but he wants to know where that line is. He wants to know if he can be a little unsweet sometimes, and the answer is no. I don't even have to say much. You just give him a look. And I ask them to repeat themselves. Excuse me? What'd you say? Make them repeat it. Someone says something rude to you at work. The best response is to pause, look them in the eye, and say, excuse me? Can you repeat that? It's a powerful message. It's a very powerful message. All right, number 3. When you feel bad about yourself, you block the love, and instead you attract more people and more situations that are going to continue to make you feel bad about yourself. So you need to focus on the thoughts you're sending out about yourself. This is hard, right? You could look in the mirror and be like, oh, oh. You got to really focus on what you're sending out to yourself, okay? You need to look in that mirror and find something. Find something. Be like, yo, this watch looks awesome on my glowing arm, whatever. But you really need to think of those thoughts. And it starts with when you look in the mirror. So if you look in the mirror and you're saying something not so nice to yourself, catch it and stop. And you got to turn it around with something positive. This is actually part of tip number 5, which is my favorite one. So I'll hold all the details for that one. But big picture, number 3, you're thinking negative thoughts. You are blocking the love that could be coming into your life. So stop doing that. Number 4, when you want to attract a relationship, make sure your thoughts and your words and all of your actions and surroundings do not contradict your desires. That is a lot. That's a lot to think about here. Let's break it down. So when you want a relationship, let's say there's a cute boy. Okay, if you're, most of my my show is for moms, but maybe you're a single mom. Maybe you're a single mom, which is really code for superwoman. But let's say, you start to get a little love interest in someone. You need to make sure your thoughts are not contradicting. You need to think loving thoughts. If you look at someone in the eye and start thinking of, gosh, I love this person, people can feel it. It's weird. People can feel it. And then if you're looking at them in the eye and like, my God, I just can't stand this person. Can't stand you. It's a big problem. We can feel it. People can feel it. So that's an example of thinking of your thoughts. Also, your words and your actions, right? They need to not be contradicting your desires. You want some love. We don't need to be spewing, oh, I'm so in love with you. I just met you, but I really want you to marry me. We don't need to be doing that. That's desperation. I will one day get into relationships because I've read so many books on that, and I think they're really fascinating. I think people are fascinating. I studied psychology as my major because I was just so interested in all the weird things people do and the interesting facts about people. But also your surroundings. So think about your surroundings. How are we going to attract the love that we want, not what we don't want? Okay, so now we're moving on to number 5, my absolute favorite. Focus on the qualities you love about yourself, and the law of attraction is going to show you more great things about you. I'm going to say this again. Number 5, focus on the qualities you love about yourself, and the law of attraction will show you more great things about you. And the other piece of this, whatever you're really good at, whatever you have already, and that is a strength, will get even stronger. So if you're at a loss, focus on that one thing. We all have something. You got to come up with something. That one thing that you really appreciate about yourself, focus on it, and that will get better. And then suddenly you're going to realize, wow, I have all these other things that are fantastic as well. And with that mindset, more and more good things are going to show up that you already have. All right. Number 6, this is the last one. To make a relationship work, focus on what you appreciate about the other person and not your complaints. Oh, this is hard. This is so hard for the married women. In one of the other videos, I was complaining about how my husband does laundry. Dude, y'all, I have a husband that does laundry. What's there to complain about? What is there to complain about? Nothing. Hide your lingerie. If you don't want him washing your lingerie with the kids' hot pink, mud-laden shorts, hide your freaking lingerie. And he can let him do the laundry. Why would you ever criticize your husband who is doing the laundry? So what if, your underwear once was pink and now it's blue? Like, whatever. He washed it. It's clean. Lower your standards. Is that my message? I don't know. I lower my standards on a lot of things, and then I make them really high for certain things that I care about. That is beside the point. With your partner, you might need to write a list. Okay? If you're having a hard time with your honey right now, you need to write a list of all the things you appreciate about the other person and forget about your complaints. And next time you're about to complain, hey honey, my underwear is now blue. I got a lot of blue underwear. but it should be hand washed anyway. Like, why didn't I hide it? That's totally on me. So really highlight what you appreciate and tell them. Especially if you're in a heterosexual relationship, men really want appreciation. That is what they want. This is not in the book, by the way. Now we're just going, the opinions according to Katie. But showing appreciation and gratitude really means a lot. It means a lot to women. It means even more to men. This is based on research that I have studied. So, what do you need? What does every very busy executive mom need? If you're trying to attract some love into your relationship, your eyes are the window to your soul, you need some great mascara. This is the very, very best mascara that you have ever seen. It is Thrive mascara. Let me show you this. I have it on today. So this is heavy duty. Okay. It's a heavy mascara. You can feel it. It's one of the most expensive mascaras. And you know what? I would pay double because this works. This is a fiber mascara. So when you put it on, it actually really adds to what you've got. And it does not get anywhere. I have that problem. My eyelashes kind of hit up here and then I have like black raccoon happening and I get it down here as well. When this dries, this actually flakes off. You need to let it dry and it flakes off so easily. The other thing that you need to do your mascara is a Q-tip. This is the best beauty product ever invented. You do not need all these expensive brushes and everything. If you get mascara in the corner of your eye, that happens to me all the time. I'm putting mascara on, I'm talking to my children, I'm doing whatever, and I might get it in the corner of my eye. Leave it. It's really pretty. Take your Q-tip and just kind of fix it right there. Just kind of swoosh it up. That's what I do. I made a mistake. It's not a mistake. You just kind of swoosh it up, give yourself a little cat eye, and then you're good to go. So this is a fantastic tool. Don't you worry about getting that mascara in the corner. I sometimes do it on purpose. I kind of jam it in there and then I swoosh it up. Let me tell you the downsides about this mascara. It's almost perfect. Actually, I think it is pretty perfect, but this is what you need to know. When you are taking it off, it is a fiber mascara, so there are actual fibers that come off, and I take a bath every night. So what happens is I sit in a pool of fibers. It looks like it's scary looking. It looks like little bugs. So I would recommend taking a shower if you're going to take this off, because then it will just go down the drain. Or if you can do it in your sink, that would be fine. I still want to take a bath. It's just what I want to do. But when I wear this mascara, the little fibers get in the bath and then they're like floating around and then they get stuck on the side of your bath. And it's not hard to clean. It comes off. It goes right down the drain. It's fine, but it's a thing that you should be aware of. But I will say it does come off very easily. So you just take a little water, very gentle on your eyelashes, and it does come off very easily. And I feel pretty clean when it comes off. Whereas normal mascara that's not a fiber, I feel like that stuff never comes off. I'll take my makeup wipe and I'll do the whole thing and it still kind of smears everywhere. This does not do that, which is fantastic. And I like it. I do like it the best, but it's a thing. There's fibers floating around in your tub. I hope this was helpful. What do you think? What did I miss? Did you read this chapter and get something else out of it? Let us know. Put it in the comments below. All right. Have a wonderful day.